Hello everyone, it's us, the team at TV Days Drama Digest, back with another in-depth update on the ever-turbulent world of Days of Our Lives. Today, we're zeroing in on one of the most anticipated comebacks in Salem, the return of Sami Brady. With so many explosive secrets and painful betrayals swirling around her, Sami's journey back to Salem is set to shake the very foundations of the DiMera family. If you've been following the twists and turns of her story, you know that her return is not only driven by duty as a mother, but also by a burning need to confront a past riddled with betrayal and violence. Join us as we explore every dramatic detail of Sami's return, the heart-wrenching issues surrounding her son Johnny, and the explosive family confrontations that lie ahead. A mother's call to action. Sami's urgent return. For years, Sami Brady has been the fierce, complex, and indomitable heart of Salem, a character whose life is marked by both triumphs and unbearable tragedies. Now, circumstances have forced her to rush back to Salem. The catalyst? Her ex-husband, E.J. DiMera, was shot in a violent confrontation that left him reeling and gravely injured. But Sami's return isn't just about E.J.'s fate, it's about her duty as a mother. At the center of this renewed urgency is Johnny, Sami's son, whose life has been overshadowed by dark family secrets. Johnny has recently learned a truth so devastating that it has forever altered his perception of his father. He now knows that E.J. raped his mother on the night he was conceived. This horrific revelation has severed any hope of a father-son bond, leaving Johnny estranged and filled with anger. In fact, spoilers suggest that in a moment of intense emotional turmoil, Johnny may have even threatened E.J. with a gun. While these actions are steeped in the trauma of his past, they paint a grim picture of a young man pushed to the brink by a legacy of betrayal and violence. Sami's return, therefore, is driven by the desperate need to protect her son and to prove to the world, and to Johnny, that he is not inherently violent. Sami must now fight not only to ensure Johnny's safety and emotional well-being, but also to counter the dark narrative that has tainted their family for so long. Her journey is as much about reclaiming her own shattered identity as it is about saving her son from the destructive legacy of his father. Johnny's turmoil. The weight of a dark legacy. Johnny's transformation has been one of the most painful arcs on Days of Our Lives. Once a hopeful young man with a future full of promise, his life took a drastic turn when he uncovered the horrifying truth about his conception. The knowledge that his very existence was the result of a violent act has left deep emotional scars. No longer can he see E.J., the man who fathered him, as anything but a figure of betrayal. His silence and refusal to speak to his father speak volumes about the magnitude of his trauma. But the pressure is mounting even further. Recent hints suggest that in the heat of his anguish, Johnny might have reached a point where he threatened his father with a gun. Whether this act was a desperate cry for help or an impulsive reaction to years of accumulated pain, it only serves to illustrate just how deeply the wounds have festered within him. As Johnny grapples with these dark emotions, the question looms large. Can he ever heal from such a devastating revelation? Or will the cycle of anger and violence continue to define him? Sami's return is critical here. She must not only protect Johnny from the dangerous legacy of his past, but also help him find a path toward forgiveness and healing. A fractured family, confrontations and bitter accusations. The return of Sami Brady is set to ignite old feuds and create new conflicts, especially within the DiMera clan. One of the most explosive aspects of this storyline is the lingering animosity between Sami and her estranged family members, notably her sister, Belle. For months, Belle has maintained a precarious relationship with E.J., a connection that has only deepened the rift between her and Sami. As the tension between the sisters escalates, fans can expect sparks to fly when Sami returns. Their inevitable confrontation is loaded with past grievances and unresolved anger, promising to be one of the most dramatic moments of the coming episodes. Adding to the tumult, rumors indicate that the district attorney, DA, has been involved with EJ for several months, a fact that further complicates matters and adds to the distrust within the family. With EJ's actions continuing to cast a long shadow over the DiMera legacy, the arrival of Sami brings not only the hope of reconciliation, but also the potential for explosive confrontations that could redefine the power dynamics in Salem. In the midst of these familial tensions, the personal stakes remain incredibly high. Sami's mission is twofold: to protect her son Johnny from the poisonous legacy of his father, and to confront the betrayals that have splintered her family. Whether it's a confrontation with Belle or a showdown with EJ, every step Sami takes back to Salem is fraught with emotional peril and the possibility of irreversible change. The ripple effects, impact on the wider Salem community. Sami's return is not an isolated event. It sends ripples across the entire town of Salem. With EJ in a state of crisis after being shot and the dark secrets of Johnny's past hanging in the balance, every character in Salem is poised to be affected by these revelations. The emotional turmoil within the DiMera family has long been a central narrative in Days of Our Lives, and now that turmoil is reaching a fever pitch. For many residents, the long-standing secrets of the DiMera legacy have defined their lives. Now, as the truth about EJ's violent past and Johnny's harrowing journey come to light, alliances are tested and old wounds are reopened. The fallout is not just personal. It has the potential to upend business empires, shake political alliances, and even alter the very social fabric of Salem. As viewers, we are left to wonder how these layers of betrayal and redemption will ultimately reshape the future of our beloved town. Moreover, the emotional intensity of these events is magnified by the fact that each revelation carries the potential for both healing and further division. Sami's return represents a beacon of hope, a chance to mend broken relationships, and to reclaim a sense of family unity. Yet, the path to reconciliation is fraught with obstacles, and every decision made in these turbulent times could either mend or further fracture the bonds between these characters. The road ahead: can redemption triumph over darkness? With so many emotional and dramatic threads interwoven in this storyline, the future of Days of Our Lives hangs in a delicate balance. Sami Brady's return is more than just a homecoming. It is a turning point that could determine whether the legacy of the DiMera family will continue to be defined by violence and betrayal, or if there's a chance for redemption and healing. For Johnny, the journey to overcome the trauma of his past is just beginning. His relationship with EJ is now irreparably damaged, but the hope remains that with his mother's guidance, he can forge a new path free from the cycle of anger and violence that has haunted him. Sami's mission is not only to protect him but to help him find forgiveness, both for himself and, perhaps someday, for his father. At the same time, the broader implications for Salem are immense. With the renewed focus on the dark secrets of the DiMera family and the potential for explosive confrontations between long-standing adversaries, the stage is set for a narrative that will challenge every character in Salem to confront their past and their future. Will the new wave of drama bring about healing and reconciliation, or will it plunge the town into further chaos and despair? And then there's EJ, whose fate now hangs in the balance. Injured and haunted by the consequences of his past actions, his survival is uncertain. The possibility that he might remain a specter of his former self, a symbol of unrepentant betrayal, looms large. For the DiMera family, and for Salem as a whole, the outcome of EJ's ordeal will have far-reaching consequences that extend far beyond personal vendettas and family feuds. In conclusion, share your thoughts and join the conversation as we wrap up today's detailed exploration of Sami Brady's return. We invite you, our passionate fans, to share your thoughts and predictions. Do you believe that Sami can protect her son and help him overcome the dark legacy of his father? Will her return be the turning point that brings hope and healing to the fractured DiMera family, or will it only set the stage for more explosive confrontations? How do you think the revelations about Johnny's past will affect his future and the future of Days of Our Lives itself? Your insights and theories are what make our community so vibrant and engaged, and we can't wait to hear what you have to say about these dramatic developments. Join the conversation in the comments below and share your predictions on the fate of Johnny, EJ, and the entire DiMera family. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.